How long have you been in the tech industry?
I'll say I've been in it for about a good 3.5 years now. I'm just getting in it, so I'm relatively new to it. So I'm doing my research, reading, and even still kind of expanding my wings in this and stuff. So I'm pretty new in it, and it's really exciting and stuff. And that's why I created Konduct Coach and stuff, due to my own excitement and from what I see that's going on. It's why I created it, and I want to bring other people along to to join this and stuff, because there's a lot of opportunities in this tech industry that we don't know of.
Absolutely, especially people that look like us. But I want to say this. I feel like for a lot of people, especially Black people, they may see engaging in the tech industry as something that is difficult, or you need to go to college to get a formal education to be a part of, or you need to have 5 to 6 years of experience, and you need to know all these mathematical equations and functions. What are some common barriers that you've run into trying to get people to get onto Conduct Coach Learning, and then actually just trying to get them interested in the tech industry?
For Conduct Coach specifically, like when I usually send like our website link to like even my everyday Facebook friends, Instagram friends and stuff, some of the comments that I get, oh, it's a scam and stuff. Well, how will I make money from this skill and stuff? But the average engineer makes somewhere between 85 to about 150,000 and stuff, bare minimum, depending on the skills, the experience, and basically depending on the skills and the experience that they have coming in, or they have even coming in and learning the skills and then kind of adding on to it and stuff. So when I tell people this, I don't think they see too many people that look like them within their own communities that are, that are gaining from this tech industry and stuff. So I feel like that's where this scare, that's where that a doubt come from and stuff. Because in our community, all we see is basketball players, we see football players, we see the everyday people that are in our community. There's no one really out there that is doing coding within our communities that we specifically know of. So when someone is bringing that opportunity to you, you'll feel like, man, is this a scam? Is this a joke and stuff? Until they really look beyond themselves, until they really get uncomfortable to acquire the knowledge and to basically learn it. And then that's when they'll know, like, man, there is something actually here.
And we've talked about that issue, right, a lot on the ADOS podcast. And I say, my people, our people, we create these barriers in our own minds just because we haven't seen these types of people before, right? Successful people who aren't basketball players, football players, or some type of entertainer or musician, right? So
Right.
when I tell people, yeah, you can go to college for 4 years, get your undergrad degree, go get go to grad school, get a GA, so you don't have to pay for grad school. You can become a licensed, PA, right? A physician's assistant. You're not a doctor. You're a step under a doctor. You went to school for less time and spent less money on education, but you still make a lot of money, right? You can go and become a lawyer. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, but if you put the effort in there and you study and you put yourself around successful people, you become an attorney. You can become a doctor, right? You can do all these things that other people are involved in, but you have to be willing to try. You
Right.
just because you don't see those people every day in your community doesn't mean that you can't become one of them. And I think for us, the issue is that we have a lot of Black professionals. We do have a lot of Black lawyers and Black doctors and Black business owners. But a lot of the times when they get this money, when they get this education, they leave the community and we don't get to see them anymore. We don't get to see that success every day. That's a common problem that we have. And this is might be going on a tangent, but I think it's relevant that when you have these skills like you have, right, you've acquired this knowledge and now you feel like you're obligated, you have a duty to go back to your community and help them learn it. Now you can't force them to, what's
Nope.
the old saying? You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. But you can give them the information, the knowledge, and the platform. And the fact that you're offering these services for free and people think it's some type of scam, to me, that's just like, wow, like are our people, are we that oppressed? are we that disenfranchised to the point where when we have people who look like us who want to help us, we automatically think that they're trying to scam and abuse and misuse us? I mean, really think about that for a second. There are so many Black people who try to help other Black people, but it's like they almost don't want to help themselves. And I struggle with that sometimes. What are some other barriers that you've experienced with trying to get people involved in this industry?
I'll say two barriers. I'll speak from the investment side, and then I'll also speak from the consumer side. Another barrier that we kind of face is because even with us being being a virtual learning ed tech, that's the market we're in, education, technology. But even beyond that and stuff, we're also looking for content creators. So when pitching to our people to become content creators on Konduct Coach Learning, they also say it's a scam because on Konduct Coach Learning is the term that I kind of coined for Konduct Coach is we're basically an eBay for knowledge. You know, eBay sell physical products, so they sell hats, they sell phones, they sell laptops, etc. But we don't sell none of those stuff. We sell specifically knowledge-based courses. You know, that's basically all we sell. We sell you knowledge and stuff where you can go out and utilize that, where you can go out, acquire that knowledge and go out and become the best version of yourselves. So when we're pitching like people that look like us to become content creators, so for example, say you have a skill in cutting hair. Well, I'll tell you, well, why don't you create a step-by-step course in teaching someone how to do a bald fade or something like that? Create it step-by-step, put it on Konduct Coach. Every time that course is bought or used, you get compensated. They're like, well, oh, that's a scam and stuff. Well, how is it a scam when you have a lot of people on similar platforms, Teachable, Podia, Udemy? These are all competitors of ours, people that are literally making hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting at home with a camera, everything set up in their house, just like how you have one in your studio, creating these skills and knowledge-based courses and selling it and making legit money from it. How is that a scam and stuff? And that goes back into our community, as to say is we have a lot of things to work on in our communities and stuff. All of those doctors, those lawyers, etc., that are leaving our communities, we need those people to come back in our communities to say, hey, this is the way out and stuff. If you don't want to see this way out, at least learn the skill, you know, acquire the knowledge and stuff, and go out and use it to the best of your advantage.